first wanted to apologize to the board and especially to the educators and robotics team. You guys are awesome. There's like real business that needs to be gotten done here. And instead, we have to listen to the constant distraction and deceptions that some bad actors from this community continue to spread. Bad actors such as Candace Mercer. She is one of the 3 ringleaders of this constant barrage of what can only be described as a campaign of hate. But since Candace loves mentioning me by name and answering Talauna Reed's words in the public record, let me take a moment to enter in some of hers. In an email Candace sent unprompted to Talauna's campaign team on November 3rd, 2021 at 7:45 p.m., long after these videos Candace pretends to be so offended by, she had this to say about Talauna Reed. "You really ran an excellent campaign and you earned my vote. You are only the 2nd person to ever earn it." Later in that same email, she says this, "It is absolute war now. I have been in war mode since 2019, to be honest. This was just one battle, and I am ready to burn this effing town down. I have been. That is why I ran. It was my ultimate FU punk rock rebellion." Again, this is a quote from Candace Mercer, who is leading the charge with her buddy Alicia Perkins and Frank Durachar, sorry I butchered your name, to attack a grief-stricken family member for saying something far less egregious than what she said in that email. Now, honestly, I really don't believe that Candace Mercer literally wants to set fire to Olympia. But what I do believe is that Candace is acting both hypocritically and dishonestly with the public. And I believe that she, Alicia, and Frank are all 3 peas in a hateful pod that seem to be the sources of spreading hate and disinformation. In fact, just glancing at their so-called letter of no confidence, I can find multiple blatant falsehoods about Talauna and her past. And I get it. I suppose that if all of these statements were true as a parent myself, I might be concerned too. But luckily, I actually know Talauna Reed personally. I know that she is a kind and caring woman. And if you cared to know her actual life story, you would know that she was bravely overcome adversity that most in this room thankfully will never experience. And while you all may disagree with some of her opinions, her strength of character, her humanity, and her commitment to community is self-evident. Ultimately, no one in this room actually knows what policies Talauna will pursue on this board. In fact, I haven't heard a single word that even mentions policy in any of these discussions. Instead, since being recently sworn in, she and the rest of the school board have had to deal with nothing but personal attacks, lies, harassment, and threats. If you have concerns about policies on this board, you should definitely speak out about these policies. And I actually do believe that unlike Alicia, Candace, and Frank, most of you do honestly care about kids and are not just here for cheap political outrage or Fox News and internet fame.
What are the lies?